and welcome to another episode of Unfiltered. Thank you again for joining me on this journey. I am grateful to all of you. Today we will be discussing a very important subject. It's a condition that I have experienced and still experiencing, and I just thought this would be a great one to share with you all. But just before I get into that, I would like to say, for those of you wondering what I'm wearing, I am wearing from our Kaftan abaya range. It is a beautiful black abaya, quite long. I will put a picture on the screen so you can see the full length of it and how you can also style it differently. If you are interested, just head on to our Instagram page now at House of Alma, or on Facebook at House of Alma. And if you'd like to purchase one for yourself, if you're that quick, just head on to our website www.houseofalma.com and get yourself, anything you'd like, the different colors, different styles, beaded and crusted with hand sewn beadings and laces like the one I'm wearing. Just head on there and help yourself, look beautiful. It's all about you. Now, to the topic of the day. I am going to just quickly discuss a condition that I have been experiencing actually since my teenage years. It's called endometriosis. I'm not sure if a lot of you are aware of this condition or have experienced it, but if you're new to it, then this is a good chance for you to know. Endometriosis is actually, just a simple definition is where tissues that are meant to, that form part of the womb, which usually, for all women, would be shed during the menstrual cycle, don't get shed, and then they stick onto, other parts of either your ovary or your fallopian tube and stuff like that. So it's just, in brief, that's what it is. So it's just tissues that are meant to be shed but then stick around and cause so much pain when you get to your menstrual cycle and so on. If you'd like to know more, just go on Google, go on YouTube. There might be, people who have experienced it as well. Right, I'm just going to talk about my experience with it. When I was younger, back in my teenage years, I used to experience very regular, menstrual cycles, and I didn't really think much of it, to be quite honest. I was grateful because I didn't want to have to go through the hassle, and I thought nothing of it. I would go months and months. I'm sure I've been a year without a cycle back when I was a teenager, and for me that was great, but knowing what I know now, it should have been a problem for me back then. It should have been a flag up. I should have been taking care of myself starting from that point. And I'm reaching out to those who are from the ages of probably 20 and 25, young women out there. If you ever feel your body is not doing the right things as per nature, you should begin to talk to someone or look into it. So anyway, fast forward into my early 20s. This was still going on, getting a bit better, but still going on. I'm never one of those who used to have like a specific date like some people do, where they have a date on the calendar and they know exactly when it's going to come, and it's not going to. I never knew that. And this was, I would say, from the time when I got into adulthood, into probably my 30s, I still didn't have a date specific on the calendar. And it was only up until when I was in my early 20s, that was when I decided to kind of like look into it. And I did, but I still didn't do much about it. I just kind of, went to the doctors just to talk about it, to ask about it. And I think they pretty much said I was fine back then. There wasn't anything particularly worrying. So I still just kicked it to the side. Now, when I got married, that was when I think it became apparent to me that this was becoming a little more serious than I was previously looking at it. So that was when I started to take it a bit more seriously. And obviously when you get married, you obviously start thinking babies, and then it was taking quite a long time. I think I got married in 2008, and I conceived of my daughter in 2012. So that was quite a length of time. And just for you to know, endometriosis can cause extremely painful menstrual cycles. I am talking, some people find it unbearable. They can't hardly move, they can't do any physical activity. It can also cause an extremely embarrassing heavy flow. If you're not careful about it, you would cause a scene wherever you are. And also, most importantly, for most women who want to be mothers, it can cause serious infertility issues. So if you are experiencing anything down these lines, please have it looked at, because I didn't take it as seriously as I should have, maybe for lack of knowledge. But wisdom is our friend. The Bible says it: seek wisdom, seek knowledge. With these things, anything that comes at you, you are much better prepared for it. Even if it's just an acne, find out why, when, what happens, when should this happen, should I be worried about it? It's just having the knowledge. It's not living in fear. No, it is just having the knowledge, and you're better prepared for situations like that. So it took me some time before I could conceive of my daughter, and I think it was down to part of it was down to this condition. And also, I remember it has cost me a job in the early years of my career, because I would have to take 2 days out of every month off sick due to this condition. And I was kind of embarrassed to talk about it to my manager back then. So this has also been a problem. And I can also remember that I lost a pregnancy due to it as well. And that also caused me to have an ectopic pregnancy, which I'm not sure if all of you know. It's where the fetus does not get to the womb, so it gets stuck in the fallopian tube, and that is also the cause of it. Now, I'm sharing this with you because a lot of us women today do take a few things for granted, and some of these things are only flagged up when we are ready to become mothers, or we are actually maybe at the point where our career is going really great, and you don't know how to and this things just kind of get serious or even worse than it was before. So just check yourself out, and it costs you nothing. Just watch out for things like this. Watch out for the signs. Read up on it. If yours is not as serious as this, then don't worry, but still read up on it. Know about yourself. Know about your body, Also, one thing is, in terms of how painful it is, there was one thing that I did that up till date I have been able to actually manage that and put it under control. And that is changing my lifestyle, the way I eat and regular exercise. Believe me, they worked magic for me. I don't know if that's going to be the same for you, but it is worth a try. I changed my diet considerably. Threw out all the old junk. Once in a while, it's good to cheat. The body does need certain things once in a while, but change your lifestyle on a daily basis. Eat less of the bad stuff and more of the good stuff. No one likes all the green stuff, but they're good for you. Do a detox regularly if you can. Once in a while, do a general detox of your body, and also exercise. You don't have to go to the gym if you can't afford it. Home workouts, 15 minutes. People are getting off on the dance workout these days, and it's working wonders. If you can do that 15 minutes to 20 or even 30 if you can, early morning before you set off on your day, gives you maximum energy. Take your vitamins seriously, because a lot of the foods we eat today do not consist of all the vitamins we really need. So take your extra vitamins, and take care of your body. You are you. You know your body more than anybody else. I tell you, even doctors cannot tell you how you are feeling. You explain to doctors what you're feeling, and they also research, Google you and tell you what is going on, or have an idea of what is going on. So, you know, this was just a quick one. I thought about it and I said, you know, this is something I really want to share and to let people be aware of it. I ignored it for a long time and look where it got me, but I am grateful and I thank God that he had mercy on me, and I am a proud mother of a 6-year-old, you know, gorgeous girl. I'm just trying to make sure that somebody else does not, you know, fall into the same situation as I found myself. So that's it for today. Next time I will bring you another hot topic, and please don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up if you like this video, and also look at our fashion line House of Alma on Facebook and Instagram, and go to our website. You've got loads more beautiful items there, www.houseofalma.com. and until my next video, it's bye for now.